Full day all across southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi as we're under the influence of high pressure that has been dominating our weather today, giving us the crystal clear blue sky, plenty of sun. It's been a little on the cool side thanks to the backside of that cold front that moved through. And also we're looking at some northerly winds taking place, as you can see there on the bigger picture. To the west of us is that area of high pressure that we talked about, and you can see the northerly wind, since we're on the east side of it, dragging in not just the cooler weather but also the drier weather. In fact, you can see just how calm it's been across the area here today. Meanwhile, temperature wise right now we're currently into the lower 40s on the North Shore. We're seeing a mid to upper 40s towards the South Shore, but we're seeing 51 currently at the lakefront and just shy of 50 in Houma, upper 40s to low 50s down towards the coast. But really, no matter where you are, it's a huge drop in temperatures compared to the last 24 hours, running between 10 to 16 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. Meanwhile, the lows tomorrow morning falling into the lower 30s on the North Shore. We could get very close to the freezing mark or just hovering around the freezing mark for you. But the South Shore, I think that will stay well above freezing, mainly into those mid to upper 30s, and of course much warmer further south you are towards the coastline. Highs tomorrow, it's going to be warmer for everyone. We're talking about mid to upper 60s as we'll get more of a south wind coming up from the Gulf tomorrow, and that should help really warm us up. But not for long, though. Look what happened Saturday. We're down to 59. 52 on Sunday. That's from another very strong front coming in, which I'll show you here shortly. 60 on Monday, so warmer there. Cooler again Tuesday into the mid-50s, and then you can see we're right back in the 60s Wednesday and again heading into Thursday a week from now. So let's track this big cool down. It's actually originating well off to the north from the Arctic, and that big cool air mass is going to move into southeast Louisiana and really just all across much of the country here as we head into the weekend, significantly cooling down our temperatures. And at the same time, I know a lot of you have seen these posts online and social media showing that we may see snow in southeast Louisiana, but the latest run from that model, which you were probably looking at the GFS model forecast, is showing now that it's really backed off on some of these snow chances. You can see the mix here, that snow mix here is mainly north of us, and you can see a lot of the green for us that's mainly in the form of rain. That's actually kind of lining up a little bit more towards the European forecast model as well. If anything, it looks like the highest chances are going to be well to the east of us. So that is the latest indication right now. And because that model was significantly more aggressive and now it's really backed off, I don't really think that we're going to see much of an impact here in terms of the ice or snow or mix or anything like that. I'm going with nothing right now, but we could see some impacts of maybe some light to moderate rain that could move in as we head into Saturday night the way it's looking like right now. Temperature-wise, definitely some impacts here, though. I mean, across the region, we're looking at temperatures in the 20s and the teens, the 30s, and look what happens Monday. Still very cold, 20s and 30s in many locations. We'll say the same thing Tuesday, the teens from Little Rock east towards Nashville, but we're seeing 20s and 30s for us here on the Gulf South, and that will continue as we head into Wednesday morning. Look at the lows on the North Shore, below freezing Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then above freezing Wednesday, Thursday. South Shore low temperatures, I think that we should stay well above freezing. Monday could get pretty close, so that's what we're going to be watching closely as we head into Monday for any impact or alert day potential. But that's a look at your WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast, with temperatures going back and forth here, partly to mostly cloudy skies heading in towards the latter part of next week, and our next best chance of rain Saturday night.